Hi guys, and welcome to All About the Philippines. Now today we're going to talk a little bit about marrying a Filipina just after knowing her for a few months online, and maybe even a few weeks online in some cases. We've all heard the stories, and is that an advisable thing to do or not an advisable thing to do? Well, what I'm here to tell you is that it depends on the people, and with every relationship there is a risk. It doesn't matter whether you've known someone a day and you get married, or you've known someone for 10 years and get married. There is a risk. But of course, you can reduce that risk. And when you only know someone for a very short period of time, that risk becomes higher, that things won't work out. But there is an exception to all the rules. There's always an exception. And what I'm going to say is that, of course, it depends at what age you are yourself and what you've been through in your life, whether or not. Look, I was dating a girl for 7 years before I married her, and then it only lasted another 6 and it was all over. So, and then with my wife at the moment, I was dating her for how long? A year and a bit before we got married. And it's perfect, you know. It's well, touch wood. To this point, it's fantastic. So, and it continues to get stronger each day. So really, there's no real method in the madness of the science of all this. No one really knows. You get married, you do take a risk. Some people want to take the risk, some people don't, and that's fine. For the people who don't want to take the risk, that's fine. People like myself, I believe in marriage. I do believe that. It's great. It's a great thing to have someone to go through life with and sharing your adventures and excitement and travels and work life and achieving the goals together. You know, that's what we need as humans. You know, we crave that sort of that belonging, I guess. So I've heard the stories where people have married Filipinas just after a few months of knowing them. They've gone to the Philippines and they've got married bang straight away. And will that work? Well, it seems madness to people, and it probably is a little bit, but as I say, it depends what stage of life you're at as well, whether you want to say, go to hell with it, I'll just go take a risk, nothing's worked in my life before, so let's give it a go and see what happens, or you want to say, well, hang on, I need to be a bit careful here, because if I marry her, what do I have to lose in all this? So it really, you've got to weigh it up. My advice, of course, is, as I've always said in all my videos, take your time and get to know someone really well before you commit fully to them. Know them, know their family, know their workmates, know everything about them, or as much as you can possibly know. Bring them to your country for a period of time to see how they fit in there before you make any big decisions. Because how they act in their country, in the Philippines, and how they act in your country can be two different things. There's a bit more stress being away from home, and that's when often the true colours of a person comes out, and you can see how they act. Anyone, under good circumstances, anyone can act in a favourable way, but when you get stressed a little bit is when it actually, you know, that will show the test on how you can be in your life when things don't go so well, or they're a bit stressful. So, and that's what you want to see from your Filipina. So I'm not going to be critical of those guys who get married quickly with a Filipina, but really be very, very wary of what you're doing, because it can, you know, you might be lucky and it might work out fine, but it can also end in disaster, as has happened many stories that we hear around on YouTube and in the Philippine scene. So that's pretty much all I've got to say to guys. Take your time, get to know them. There is no hurry, really. There's no hurry. You can still have a great time visiting back and forward. And I've got a video you might want to check out here, which talks about why I believe a long distance relationship is more beneficial in the long term than a traditional face-to-face relationship. So be sure to check that one out, guys. And if you've got any comments, yeah, leave them below. Be respectful, of course. We've all got our opinions. We can do it respectfully. And let's share the video around to those who might like this sort of video. And of course, hit that subscribe button. Turn on the notification bell to get more videos. And remember to hit that like button, guys. Thanks very much for watching. Take care and bye for now.